So I'd like to start this talk with a little question that I have. How many of you have imagined a life where you don't have basic needs? If we have forgotten, the basic needs are a roof over your head, good shelter, healthy food, warm clothes, and clean water. What is clean water exactly? Hi, my name is Lucas, and I've been researching clean water for the past few weeks, and I believe that everybody, no matter what race or religion, should have it. Water is a very big need, and almost 60 million people in the world don't have it. We might always go home thinking, oh, there's always going to be water in my fridge. I'm just going to take a quick drink. But some people have to go home to dirty water, filled with chemicals and diseases. About 820 million people around the world don't have access to clean water. Half of the people that don't have access to clean water are in Africa and the Middle East. But African governments such as Nigeria's and Sierra Leone's aren't even making this their top priority. I kind of find it crazy that they're not putting their people first. So if every single person in the world can contribute to helping the 1 out of 8 people that are held captive to this problem, why aren't they? That's the question that I keep asking myself, and I still cannot find the answer. So now I have a little story for you. Katol is a child in Kenya. He lived in a village that has about 200 people in it. The river in his village was always dirty, and it carried water-related diseases, so he would have to gather water from another place every day. He would miss school days just because it took him 6 hours to gather clean water. His family was already poor, and this just made his family have less and less money and made them more and more sick. Some people didn't even think he would make it to age 5 because of all the labor he had to do. About 840,000 people a year die from water-related diseases that can be carried in this water. These diseases are diseases such as dysentery and typhoid. Half of the failed hospital beds around the world are caused by these diseases, and in total, people miss 443 million school days because of them. Katol was lucky not to be a victim of this because he didn't drink the river water. Over 2.5 billion people don't have access to basic sanitation too, and another 2 billion people in the world have a contaminated water source. So back to the story. One day, people with these trucks and cars came into his village. They said they were going to help them somehow. They were an organization called the Water Project. And so they took this huge machine and they started to dig in the ground. Once they finished digging, they told everybody to gather around. The village people didn't know what to expect, so they were kind of like huddling around because they thought it was something dangerous. But really, it was good for them. Once they gathered around the hole and they looked down and they saw water. The leader of the organization that was there said to them, "This is clean water once we filter it. You don't have to suffer through this problem anymore." Audrey Hepburn once said, "Water is life and clean water is health." So if clean water is health, then why don't we help the people without clean water get health? There are so many amazing things that you can do. There are terrific organizations out in the world that help transport water and clean water and filters to places such as Kenya or Nigeria. Just one organization that I already mentioned called the Water Project serves 179 people every hour. And another organization called Planet Water Foundation has served 1.5 million people in just 1 year. So this problem is not impossible to stop, and there's still hope. Even my friends and I have made a website where it's really easy to donate money to send water filters to Kenya. Just donating $1 to an organization or charity program of your choice can give clean water to a person for up to 3 years. Yes, 3 years. You don't have to fix this problem just by donating money, though. You can also raise awareness on social media and other places like this talk, so people all around this earth can hear about this problem. So remember the story about Katol? Well, that story wasn't to tell you, oh, that's so cool. Oh, did I mention he's a translator for an organization? Well, so the point of the story wasn't to say, oh, that's so cool, he's a translator for an organization now. No, it's to say that he got help because one organization cared about one village that was not getting clean water. So they worked together and they accomplished something great. They gave them clean water. It's just a life lesson that when we work together, we can accomplish something amazing. So I challenge you to go out in the world today and contribute to helping this problem. You can do things such as making a poster that says stop no access to clean water, or just donating your allowance money to charity. If there's one thing that I want you to take away from this talk, it's that it doesn't take $1 million of your money to end this problem. You just need to care. Thank you.